All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to be turning in 2,249 Crucible tokens. These are the last bit of tokens I have, and they're going away. So this will be the very last time I turn these in. I've been doing these videos for a very long time now, and unfortunately, this will be the last video ever. So sad day. Let's go ahead and turn these in. See if we can't get some god rolled PvE or PvP weapons, or some good armor. Honestly, like I've said in the last few videos I've made of these, there's really nothing that I need. There's some very niche things that I could get that would be a tiny improvement, but overall, it's mostly just legendary shards. But I will review everything and see if there are some god rolls in here. And hopefully if you're out there watching, you've already turned in all your Crucible tokens. Even if it's only 100, you might as well turn them in, so that way they don't go to waste. Because they will be getting the Yeetus Deletus tomorrow, or at least at the time this video is going up, it'll be tomorrow. Here we go. Turning in 7th Seraph shotgun, gauntlet. Oh man, I'm gonna look through what I got here in just a second. Hold denial. Honestly, if I get a Memory of Cade bond, we'll call it a W. I think I still only have 2 on my Warlock, so really that's all I'm looking for, is a Memory of Cade bond. Alright, let's see what we got so far. Got the SMG. Grave Robber Surrounded. It's actually kind of a fire roll. Not gonna lie. That's not really a very strong weapon, though. I will keep it for now, though, just because I'm a hoarder. We'll delete that, though. Both of these can get deleted. Delete. Delete. And wow, that's a delete. Yes, we can delete, and we can delete the swords. I already got a god roll of every sword. We got 24 resilience and 6 recovery. Interesting. I've actually been talking about this recently, where I think that between the recovery and resilience, you can only add up to 30. Let me know if you find an armor piece that defies that. Besides the Hunter blue armor gauntlets, for some reason, I think that you can only find resilience and recovery that adds up to around 30, maybe 32, if I'm remembering correctly. But you cannot find like 20 recovery, 20 resilience armor. So yeah, that was 1313. Everything we find today will attest to that. As I've been doing all these turn-ins and as I've deleted so many different armor pieces, I've sort of noticed that trend, and it's definitely frustrating because you can't make as awesome builds, especially for Titan, as you'd like. For Warlock, it's not too bad because recovery is really good for Warlock for the class ability, but for Titans, all I've ever wanted was that high resilience, high recovery armor, and I can't get it. Just can't get it. And I think it's actually just because it doesn't exist. So that hurts. So if you're looking for that high resilience build on your Titan, probably like 15 resilience, 15 recovery is about the best you're going to get. Turning this stuff in. Lucky's index finger after token all is all bent. Nah, I'm good. Awesome card. Yep, GG's. What's the shader on my True Prophecy? I think it's the Crucible one from last season. Let's see here. It's the Carminica. Let's keep turning stuff in. Turn. How do you avoid eye strain when you game for long hours? I don't know. Personally, I don't get too much eye strain. I've never gotten armor with high resilience, high recovery. Yeah, me either. Except for I think the Hunter Gauntlet has like that blue Hunter Gauntlet that randomly has like the weirdest stats. That's the only one that for some reason breaks the entire meta. Is the Trial of Sparrow getting vaulted? I don't think so. I guess if there's a new Sparrow at the lighthouse, why would 2 Sparrows drop? Maybe. It might be. I don't actually know about that, though. I never really liked the Trial Sparrow too much, though. It was alright. But even right now, there's that bugged sparrow, the bugged raid sparrow. It's like super fast. That's like the one you have to use. All right, and let's see what we got in terms of the loot haul for now. We got that one SMG. We got quick draw grave robber. That'd be more of a PvP role. I'll delete that one. We can delete false promises, threat detector, rampage. We only want to keep this if it has triple tap. Scout rifle, we can delete. Not a good roll. Delete that. And we can delete that as well. Okay. We got fourth times the charm. Pulse monitor. Genesis. Grave robber, vorpal. And fourth times the charm, we can delete that. Oh really? Wait a second, what RPM is this? It's a 150 RPM? I might test this out. I've never actually tried these in Crucible, but this is like the perfect roll. Holy crap. This might not be half bad. I've been using this 120 Blast Batu, so I'll actually give that one a try. Delete that. Oh, fuck. Wait, how can I undelete? I meant to keep that rocket. No! Pain. I think that had tracking cluster bombs. Why? I literally instinctually deleted it. Pain is all I know. It hurts. If I see any more rockets, I'm locking them all. It's about to be a rocket meta. Delete. Not the best roll. And all these bonds can go. Can I undelete? I know. There should be an undelete option. I don't see why there wouldn't be. An undelete option. You know? Just give it like 3 seconds, you know? And if you push the super key after you delete something, you can undo. See nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I'm turning this stuff in. Got a little over 1,000 left. I saved all my rockets. Yeah, you pretty much just need a rocket going into next season. So here's the first thing to keep in mind is that, yeah, you can take a God Roll rocket now into next season, but Bungie is probably pretty smart in that they're going to make the new rockets or the reprised rockets have a perk on it, probably like Vorpal. Like right now, all rocket launchers do not have Vorpal. And that's like one of the best perks. And you're going to use the rocket for boss damage. So a Vorpal rocket would be kind of insane. So that's probably what's going to happen next season. So even if you do have a God Roll now, it's unlikely that it's going to be the God Roll for the entirety of next season. It'll probably be good for like the first week or two until people figure out which rocket has the best rolls and how to farm it. Which I'll be making videos on, of course. And I'll definitely try and have a God Roll of whichever rocket, reprised or new, is the best rocket. So yeah, with Vorpal would be kind of crazy, you know? Because none of the rockets right now have Vorpal. At least as far as I know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I looked them all up, and I'm like 99% sure. Which is just something that makes sense. It would make a lot of sense. It would be really easy to do, you know? And, yeah. I foresee... I would be willing to bet that there's going to be a Vorpal rocket. That would be a really smart play, but there might not be. That'd be really sad if there wasn't. It'd be really sad. Because then that would mean that all the new rockets and reprised rockets that are coming out are all just, you know, not necessary to farm for, because if you had a good rocket beforehand, you already had what you needed. So, but I doubt that. We'll see. We shall see. All right, I've turned in quite a bit of tokens now, so let me just go ahead and look at the old inventory and see what we got here. We can delete that. Little Osmosis. We can definitely delete any Toil and Trouble because that's a bunk Astral Horizon. Night's Watch. We can delete that. Delete this. And Yeetus Deletus on you. Subsistence Vorpal. Delete. Dynamic Sway. Disruption. Delete. Pulse Monitor. No. I got one first and last out and it was a terrible roll. Subsistence Swash, I already got a better roll than that. Keep that one. I might delete this. Delete this. Grave Robber on a machine gun. That's what you want, dude. You definitely want Grave Robber on a machine gun. Smart, dude. Smart. You know, it'd be great. It'd be the greatest perk ever. Grave Robber on a sword. but the sword swipe, because you can't melee when you have the sword out, obviously. So unless it counted your sword swipe as melee, then it would actually be kind of, that might be okay. That'd be funny. Grave Robber is such a weird perk. Doesn't work on half weapons. Let me delete this. Let me not, I don't want to look away and delete something that's actually good. Okay. Bad. I don't think any of this armor is going to be anything to squawk over. It all looks, it's like 50 rolled armor. Like, what the hell? Like, I've gotten so much good god rolled armor from the PSAs that I do from the vendors that all this armor is kind of just trash, if I'm going to be completely honest. If you just show up on reset and pick up the armor from all the vendors that's good, in like 3 weeks you have like fucking insane builds. You have like max recovery, max any other stat you want builds, you know? So I don't think any of this armor is really going to be anything impressive other than the Memory of Cade bond, which is the best bond out there. All right, get some enhancement cores. I have like 3,000 enhancement cores, and I'm getting kind of confused on what to do with them. I'm not sure what to do when you have 3,000 enhancement cores. Someone was saying that cursed Thrall Exploder in the trailer is probably Scorn returning, potentially. First and last out. Maybe that's the role. Bad Omens, let's go. I'm keeping that Bad Omens. That's right. And I turned in 2,000 plus tokens, and guess what? I got 0 Memory of Cade bonds. 0. Put some respect on Cade, Shax. Give me the fucking bond. It's the last drop. The last drop. Memory of Cade bond. Let's go. Timeless. Timeline's Vertex. Pfft. Disrespect. Alright, delete this. Delete an Underdog auto rifle. Yes. Pulse monitor. Underdog and Pulse monitor are just such a slap in the face perk. Alright, subsistence disruption break that can delete. Threat detector surrounded. The god roll Iklos SMG feels good with tactical mag. Oh boy. That's nice. I'm keeping that. And let's see what we got here. Slide shot demolitionist. That is a yikes. We can delete that right now. Delete this fusion. Delete this sword. The rocket. Oh, it's got cluster bombs. No, it doesn't have impact casing. Feels bad. You want like impact casing here. You want like field prep here and cluster bombs. And I'm not sure if Bad Omens can roll that, but that's kind of like the gist of what you want. You definitely want impact casing. You definitely want cluster bombs. And then the only other perk that is even complementary is field prep. You can get tracking on a rocket, but honestly, I think that tracking on a rocket is small brain, or smooth brain, whichever you prefer. Because you don't want to take the time to track the rocket. And if you're shooting it at a gigantic boss, like raid boss, you'd think it wouldn't be too hard to miss, right? You know, like you should try to, it's a rocket, you know, it's a projectile, big blast radius, but 21 recovery boots at 52 total stats is a big delete. Hurts though. And Philomath bond. Boom. So there it is. That was all of my Crucible tokens. A really sad video. The last time I ever get to turn it in. I'm even going to turn in these 9, even though I know it doesn't do anything. I'm turning them in anyways. Getting rid of all of them. I've got 0 Crucible tokens. No more Shacks. This will never happen again. This is the last video. The end of an era. All I have to show for it is this escape velocity, this insane Iklos SMG, and this outrageous fortune, and this really average Bad Omen. So, and all the other loot that I've gotten over the vast videos I've made of these. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. On to the next chapter. Later.